Isolated in the Atlantic Ocean at the edge of the Norwegian Sea lies the island of Iceland. It's on the fringe, the western extremity of the European continent, but so distinct, so unique. Among its special landmarks is a colossal giant, the Vatnajökull Glacier. With its area of 8,400 square kilometers, as large as certain countries, Vatnajökull is the largest glacier in Europe. Among local glaciers, that is to say excluding the polar masses of Antarctica and Greenland, it is in fact the largest glacier in the world.
The crevices cut into its snow-covered surface give us a glimpse of the giant's incredible volume. On its southern side, the glacier is an average of 800 meters thick, but in spots it's more than 1,000 meters thick.
The impressive mass extends towards the sea in tongues of ice. One of these, the Brida Merkurjökull, flows into a lake that freezes over in winter, the Jökulsárlón. Blocks of ice break off the front of the glacier. The largest will drift with the currents for several years, eventually reaching the ocean on the other side of the lake.
Ice floes cover the lake in winter, making it possible to walk out to the icebergs. Some of them are enormous. Half-hidden openings allow the rare tourist to go out literally into the heart of the ice. These passages open onto veritable caverns, large enough for a man to stand up in. Visitors are plunged into a surprising universe of crystalline shapes within these blue, translucent walls. Air bubbles, imprisoned for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years, will soon be released into the atmosphere. Similarly, basalt dust, formed by the many volcanic eruptions that have marked Iceland's history, is frozen, embedded in the ice, to be released during the next thaw.
As spring arrives, the ice floes slowly melt, freeing the icebergs. Each year, the Jökulsárlón, which didn't exist at the beginning of this century, gnaws away at the glacier. In the last 50 years, the thickness of the glacier has decreased by 1 meter. the icebergs continue to advance slowly. Like ambassadors from the Icelandic giant, they take to the seas, bearing witness to the glacier's enormous mass. Despite the fact that it's slowly shrinking, the Vatnajökull still has a volume of 3,500 cubic kilometers of ice.